Tonight I am going to tell you guys 10 things I absolutely love about the movie E.T. Number 1, I love that E.T. is the first movie I ever saw in its entirety in a movie theater. When I was 2 years old, my parents took me to see Raggedy Ann and Andy, a musical adventure, and it was very psychedelic. There was a lot of colors and weird 70s stuff going on, including this one scene where they're in the kitchen with a black and white checkered floor and it's spinning all around. It made my mom sick, so we left halfway through the movie. I only vaguely remember even being there. But when I was 7 years old, my babysitter took us to see E.T. in the theater, and I remember it like it was yesterday. In fact, when we got home, we raved about it so much that my parents took us again 2 days later. I was obsessed. It began my love for movies, Steven Spielberg, aliens, and how a movie should feel in itself and in the experience of going to the movie theater. I love how this movie was filmed from a kid's point of view. Throughout most of the movie, the only adult we really see is Elliot's mom. All the other adults are really filmed from the waist down, or an even lower angle to give us the viewpoint of a kid. Elliot was supposed to be 10 years old in this movie, and the cameras were angled in a way so that what you would see on screen looked like it was from the viewpoint of a 10-year-old kid. I love the scene where Elliot first makes contact with E.T. in the backyard, and he's leading him to his room with a trail of Reese Pieces. I love how you see E.T.'s fingers just reach into the frame and pick up the candy, and off-screen you can hear it crunching. Makes me want a bag right now. I love how there are so many little relatable elements in this movie that really pull you into the environment. The way the light from the moon, the flashlight, and the shed just illuminates the fog in the backyard. The steam billowing out of the sink as Elliot runs water to wash the dishes. I think about that scene every single time I run hot water in the kitchen sink, because that is exactly how it happens. I love the bikes. Growing up in the 80s, we didn't have Uber, we didn't have Lyft, and our parents certainly weren't out running us all around the neighborhood. Every kid on the block had a bike, and we rode them all day long. One end of town to the other, up and down the streets, jumping everything we could possibly turn into a ramp. So when E.T. came out, all of a sudden we had an awesome soundtrack to go with those bikes. And every kid's dream was to have E.T. in a basket on the front of their bike flying through the moon. I love when Elliot comes home from school and finds Gertie teaching E.T. to talk, and when Elliot asks E.T. if he can say E.T., E.T. waddles away saying, E.T., E.T. I love how they use items that actually exist in the world to build E.T.'s communication device. A record player, a saw blade, a fork, a speak and spell, an umbrella, all things that you can go on eBay and buy right now and build your own. I love the Halloween scene. The whole neighborhood is full of kids trick-or-treating just exactly like it was in the 80s. E.T. is dressed as a ghost, and when someone dressed like Yoda walks by, he turns and tries to follow him, thinking he's an actual alien. I love how Elliot refers to the clearing in the forest as the bald spot. That's exactly the kind of thing kids do, and when I was growing up, we had several places we referred to as the top of the world. And I didn't realize this till after I had seen the movie several times, but the bald spot that he's referring to is actually a circle in the dirt where E.T.'s spaceship landed. And last but not least, I love that everything done in this movie, the original theatrical version, was done with practical effects. E.T. himself was a mixture of a model, a puppet, and a head-to-toe costume. In 2002, E.T. was re-released with several scenes recreated in CGI. It was supposed to make it better, but it made it look absolutely horrible. I can't even stand to watch it. They gave E.T. smoother skin, more fluid movements. You see him more in some scenes than in the original. He was kind of hidden behind things. And all of that actually takes away from the whole presentation and the feeling that E.T. gives you. That kind of stiff movement that he had in the original actually really helped to present him as more subdued and vulnerable after being left on what was a strange planet to him. So make sure when you watch E.T. you watch the original theatrical edition. And that's it, guys. That is 10 things that I absolutely love about the movie E.T. If you haven't seen it, see it now. Get the VHS, get the DVD, get the 4K. Do not get the 2002 version that's redone with CGI. Throw that one in a trash. Or go online and stream it on your favorite streaming platform.